Well, good afternoon, everybody. Had a monster battle with a log this morning on my mill. That'll be going out in the morning, same time as this one here tomorrow morning. Had some issues and it was a lot of fun, but it took me all morning to get that log done. So on now to cabin stuff, which is why I'm here talking to you now. So in preparation for getting the siding onto cabin 3, I got myself a little workstation up here. I made some improvements and some things I had to do in order to make it process a little easier. So let's get into it. First off, as you recognize here, I've got my planer set up over here. Now in the past, I had the boards on my log rack here, and I would run the router down them. And I had this router table sitting around, but using the longer boards, it's great for shorter pieces, but once you get longer boards, you end up having to push down on the router table just so the end doesn't flop off the edge. So it's not really, it's a benchtop thing. It's not really made to do big stuff. So what I did this morning, or just this afternoon, I built an in-feed and an out-feed table. So I won't have to do as much balancing of the board, so I can really just kind of keep my pressure down onto the cutting head and then get the board through the process. So I think this will be a lot better. Of course, all my fans of Advantech here, you'll notice that this is all subfloor that was left over. You might be like, why would you use subfloor for that? Well, guess what, I had some left over because I had to buy extra. So yeah, good times. Anyway, so I got that all set up there, so that should work out pretty well. And then I'm going to stack my boards that are planed and dadoed here on this log rack, and then I will get them down the hill via the log arch in preparation for mounting on cabin 3. So that's where we're at, that's where we're going. Buckle in, guys. Guys, if you're first time here with us, I'll walk you through here what you're about to see. I time-lapse this stuff just so you don't have to sit here and watch me all afternoon. So first thing, I have a stack of wood over here. First thing I do is cut at the length, so I got to get them to 98 inches. All right, it's from that point I will take them over here to the planer. I get them down to whatever my desired thickness of that is. I think it's around 7/8, maybe 1 inch, depends on the majority of the stock that comes in. So you might see me run a board through multiple times. Sometimes it'll just be once, other times it'll be 2 or 3 times, depending on how it came off the mill. Once it comes off of there, so I planed one side, I've designated that planed side as the interior side. I then have to put a dado on each side, which I will do on the router table right here. And then I will stack the finished boards probably on the back side here. And that process will happen 2,000 times, approximately. Let's get it. Well, that's we'll call that round one is done here. So this stack here might be 5 feet worth of wall space, if that. So obviously this process has got to go on for, you know, quite a while. And yeah, it's just one of those things. So it's a good thing it's just only for the outside, or I should say the interior sheathing, that that's getting planed and getting those dados run through, because doing this for each of the cabins and basically doing it twice for each cabin, if I was doing the outside as well, that would be something else. So planer continues to rock. That thing is unbelievable. My workbench here, my in-feed and out-feed table for my bench planer, fantastic. I do realize that it is down low, and you know, it is certainly not in the best position, but it works fantastic. I'm getting quite a bit of tear out from the bit, so I'm probably going to go ahead and order another bit, but I'm not exactly, you know, kind of gently pushing my stuff through there. I'm really kind of jamming it through, and it's working out just fine. So a little bit of tear out, you know, I just got to kind of pay attention. It doesn't affect the overall product, so that's kind of the goal. But yeah, it's low, I get it. I just don't have another spot. I mean, I guess I could rig something up here to put it on top of the mill or whatever, but it's only temporary. So all right, guys, I'm going to keep rolling along. I'll probably get this wood down to cabin 3 area just to kind of unload it a little bit, and then yeah, I'll just keep grinding away. Well, guys, it's 4:30 on a Friday, and that's it. That's it for this week. We are I got some cleaning up to do. You see I still got stuff out behind me, but the work is done. I got those boards that I planed and put the dados in. They're down there at cabin 3 ready to go, and just waiting for more of them to get done. So probably work on some of that tomorrow, maybe even get some of them up tomorrow. I don't know, we'll have to see how things go. It's supposed to rain a little bit, in and out, but lately the weatherman been, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.